Hello, Marcus Lim here, and in this video I'll be taking you through Dave Guindon's new product, TeeInspector. So here's the TeeInspector members area, and there's a lot of material in this product. So it's not just a TeeSpring t-shirt marketing system, but you also get two software tools to use. So it's really great value. So let me first of all I'd like to show you the T-Profit Spy software tool. Now this software tool is quite powerful, and you get private access to the tool, right? And now here's a bit of a description. So it's web-based, right? So it's for researching the latest top-selling TeeSpring campaigns, and this is where it gets really powerful: daily sales volumes. So you don't really get this anywhere else. And the reason why Dave was able to do this is because the app actually gathers the latest TeeSpring campaigns from Google, Twitter, extracts daily sales of all campaigns, and puts them all in a database. And so it's the only web app currently that does this. Okay, so let me give you a very quick demonstration of how that works. So just go in here, log into my account, and here you go. The very first thing you see is the dashboard, and the dashboard, it gives you a very quick, at a glance, look at what is currently selling. Okay, so just in the last 24 hours, how many campaigns have been run. In this case, it's close to 900, and it also gives you the top 10 best-selling t-shirts. So in this case, we can see that the top selling t-shirt is this one, Red Search Proud, rank number 1 because it's got the most number of sales, 53, in the last 24 hours. So 53, so that's the top one. And then you've got all these other ones, right? You've also got 7 days sales. So sales over the last 7 days. This t-shirt has been doing really well. Look at this, 4,000 plus sold total, right? And if you were to click on, actually if I click on this, it brings me immediately to the actual TeeSpring campaign for this t-shirt. Okay, so 4,540 sold, and it's got 15 days to go. Okay, now you can see, I hope you can see just from this how powerful this is. You know, people have always been asking what's the best t-shirt to sell in what niche, you know, and so I mean the answer is always not to reinvent the wheel, right? It's like selling anything. The key to selling anything successfully is to look at what's already selling and just model what's already selling. So this lets you do that, exactly do that, right? Because you get to know, like, you know, what's this niche and then what's selling in the niche, so you don't have to guess. So this is very valuable data, and this is why it's so powerful. You get all of this right in your fingertips at a glance, right? So you don't have to even go out and do all sorts of research. You just kind of scan through these listings, you know, and then just pick something that you think you can potentially model after, and then just put out your own t-shirt, right? And in the course, Dave actually shows you step by step how you can go about doing that. And I'll get to that a bit later on, but for now you can see there's the 72-hour view. So again, this is the top t-shirt. 72 hours has sold at 895. That's just totally amazing. And 7-day overall performance, right? So in the past 7 days, this is how it went from 0 to 4,000 plus t-shirts sold. And if you hover over this and click on this image of the t-shirt, you get a very detailed stats of day-to-day sales. June the 8th, 294, June the 9th, 1,186, and so on. You also get the front view, back view. You get the front end price, all the different styles available. So all sorts of data, right? And this is what this is: pure valuable data at your fingertips. Now this other thing over here that I just clicked, search. So let's say you do know what niche you're going in, and you would like to just I think the example that Dave used was country, so I'll just use the same. So let's say you're into this niche. Let's say you want to find out the top selling t-shirts in this niche, and you want to check out only the active ones. Price range, let's say 0 to 73 bucks. And then you just click search, and let's see how many results come up. 1, 2, 3 in the last 72 hours. And this tells you not doing very well in this case, right? Country living, Massachusetts girl, loves her country music. So you can tell at a glance, possibly not doing too well, right? So if that's the case, then maybe you might think to yourself, not doing too well, maybe this is not a very, very hot niche to get into. And you get to know that just by doing a few keyword searches. So this saves you tons and tons of time. And as you know, time is money, right? So I hope this brief demonstration has given you a good idea of what you can do with T-Profit Spy. Very powerful, mainly because you get this data that's updated every. I don't know how often it's updated, but definitely you get data, fresh data in every 24 hours. Okay. So that's the first software tool that you get. And the second tool is T-Inspector, which in some ways it kind of overlaps with what I just showed you. So rather than me going through the software tool, I shall just cut to Dave's demonstration of the tool, and then I'll come back and then I'll highlight some of the modules from his marketing course that you should focus on.
Let's take a quick peek at the T-Inspector software. It has a lot of different features in it, so there's no way I could possibly cover everything in this video, but I'll give you a little flavor of some of the things you can actually do with it. So in the search analyzer section here, this is where you can search by keyword, or if you don't want to search by keyword, you can simply just click this one button here and get all of the top selling shirts in the last 24 hours from Google. In addition, you can search TView, or you can even search any custom input that you want to put in there. For example, searching an entire Facebook fan page. Let's do a quick example by searching the keyword fishing. You can select the period within the last 24 hours, week, or month on Google, or you can also select the number of pages you want to search. Plus, you have these additional settings where you can set the minimum number of sales you want to see, whether or not the campaign is actually active or ended. If you want to do an exact match search, also if you want to see if any of the campaigns were taken down due to trademark issues, simply click go and it'll instantly go out to Google and find the latest TeeSpring campaigns and then summarize them all right here within this easy to read interface. So as you can see here, you can see the number of sales, the goal amount, the ratio between sales to goal, how many likes on Facebook this actual TeeSpring campaign got, all sorts of really powerful information. You can even just hover your mouse over top of each one to see a preview of each shirt really quickly, or click the preview button to see them instantly in a big window, all organized in a nice easy to read table where you can sort by each column really quickly. In addition, if you want to see where this particular shirt is being sold on the internet, you can right click and search Google for that shirt, and you can find all of the places on Google where that shirt is being advertised. You also have the option to search the popular TView website by using keyword search as well. You can even run multiple instances of the TeeInspector software so you can really dial in your research very quickly. You can quickly sort by number of sales and take a look at all the top selling shirts within any niche that you want. With the custom input feature, you can simply drag and drop any code. For example, if I wanted to see all the sales from the shirts from this particular fan page, just simply right click in your browser, view source, and all this code that you see, you just simply select all, right click, select all, and then drag that right into the software, and now click go, and boom, now it's going to that fan page and extracting out all of the campaigns that were listed within that page, and you can see which one is selling the most. As you can see here, this particular one sold 895 shirts from that particular fan page. In addition, you can actually search the Wanilo social network for products in here. For example, if you want to see shirts to do with country girls, and you'll quickly get a big list of all the different shirts on that network, and you can sort it by the number of saves, which indicates the most popular shirts in that network. And then you can also hover just over top of each listing to see the shirt, or you can also utilize the preview button just like in the previous tool. In addition, we've integrated a data archiver tool, and this is extremely powerful, and I have not seen this anywhere on the internet. There's no other product on the market right now that will do this. This will actually log and monitor the sales for any shirt that you put in here. And once you log the sales, you can double click and you can see the number of sales per time period at any given time that you have this running on your computer. This is very powerful for spying on other people's campaigns to see how well they're doing, or to monitor your own campaigns to see how well they're doing over time. This feature is extremely powerful. It can really help you pinpoint what shirts are really coming out to the market that are doing very well. I've even integrated a logins and bookmarks tool to make it really fast and simple for you to get around the internet and get to important sites really quickly. For example, if you want to log in to your TeeSpring account, you simply just double click that and it'll bring you right to your TeeSpring account. Or let's say you want to go to the Facebook grid tool, or you want to go to the Facebook ads manager. All of these are located right in the logins and bookmarks feature within the software. You can easily add whatever you want here. It can be just bookmarks, or it can be full-on logins, and the login information will be provided here, and you can simply just copy and paste to log into any page that you want. In addition, we've provided a databank tool. The databank tool makes it very easy for you to quickly list campaigns and your Facebook ads by accessing stored content within your databank tool here. So let's say, for example, you want to list an ad on Facebook, but you don't want to keep using the same text over and over again. Well, you can save it in here so you don't have to keep typing it out every single time. This comes really handy. This comes in very handy when you're doing a lot of campaigns at once, or you're listing a lot of ads at once. So you got basically a nice little data bank of all of your content that you use over and over and over again. And all you have to do to get access to this content is simply double click the entry and it will be copied to your clipboard, and then you just paste it where you need that content. I've even included a special tool that I use for putting tracking links within my TeeSpring campaigns. I've never seen anyone else do this, but I love putting trackers inside of my Facebook campaigns so that I can see real-time traffic and real-time earnings per click. And the trackers is located right here, and with just one click of a button you can put a bit.ly tracking link directly inside of your campaigns. Here's the stats of a recent campaign, and I can see real-time stats up to the hour or up to the day. Very powerful feature, and with just one single click you can create these special tracking links you can drop right into your campaigns. There is so much more to this software, it's hard to cover in this little video. But another quick example is, let's say you're doing a shirt with NFL, but you don't want to be violating any trademarks. Well, you can simply put in NFL for a search term and select the trademark only button and click go, and Google will go out and find possible campaigns that were removed by TeeSpring, so that you can see what other people have done to get their campaign removed so you don't make the same mistake. And here's a feature that you probably won't see anywhere. You can actually see the original design that was taken down by simply hovering your mouse over top of these links. Or you can simply click the preview button and instantly see all the shirts that were taken down due to some sort of copyright.
Okay, so I hope that that's given you a very good idea of what you can achieve or do with the T-Inspector software tool. So now the very last thing I want to show you is the T-Marketing system. So this is a full-blown TeeSpring marketing course. It's not just a marketing course, because module 2, for example, is a full-blown t-shirt design course. Now this is what I would consider to be the highlight of the course for me, because yes, it does show you how you can get Photoshop for only $10 a month, and that's a bargain. I mean, as a side note, right, I would say that one of the most valuable skills that you could possibly have in this business is to be good at Photoshop, right? To at least know how to take a design, for example, open up a Photoshop file, maybe do a few modifications, put in your logo and all that stuff, and off you go. And this is great, not just to do t-shirts, but you'll serve you really well in all other areas in this business as well. But in this case, Dave takes you through all kinds of design example videos, from his research to Photoshop. Now this is where it gets really, really good. Photoshop design, the t-shirt designs, even Facebook ads as well. So I highly recommend going through this module. You get a lot out of it, right? Even if you think that you have no experience in Photoshop at all, by the end of this module, you'll be able to pick up Photoshop and come up with a design from scratch. And then TeeSpring campaigns, obviously, and then running Facebook ads, as you would expect from a course about TeeSpring. And then case studies. Now this is interesting because so he gives you lots of case studies, where he goes from scratch, right, all the way to a profitable outcome. So case studies, and then the one I skipped, and this is interesting, right? He takes you through the full process of creating 10 shirt campaigns in the NHL niche. And so this whole module takes you all the way from scratch, getting started, to first results, more results, new Black Hawks design, analyze more results, new ads campaign, all the way to his final results, and an overall profit of 720 bucks. Now this would be very instructive, I think, because you basically get to see from scratch and looking over his shoulder from scratch, from nothing to research to design to Facebook ads, and then finally to profit. So that's highly instructive. Tips and tricks, and then finally course downloads. And I would like to mention that in the course downloads, you get every single design in his case study in the course, so that you can actually follow along, right? Or even if you just want to take it and then modify it yourself using the Photoshop skills that you've picked up in module 2, you can. So here's what's included after you unzip the zip file. So I'll go for the NHL example in that module long case study. So for example, the Black Hawks logo you get over there. Let's open this up in Photoshop, see what he's got. Alright, so this is his t-shirt design, I think. Bleed black and red until I'm cold and dead. And yeah, you can easily modify that Photoshop file, right? You've even got the ads that you can open up and modify. So this looks really good, right? So that design that I just opened up on a black colored shirt with this logo over here, followed by a text, click this awesome link, looks really good. And you get this Facebook ad design that you can take and then modify. So let's to look at one more, possibly in the music one. So let's see what this looks like. Yeah, it looks really good too. And you know, you get to modify the text to your heart's content. So yeah, I should also mention, and I'm not giving anything away by saying this, but Dave actually does mention that, let's see, in his sales page, right, in the frequently asked questions, is there an upsell? And the answer is actually yes. So the upsell is a collection of 62 t-shirt designs he's personally designed for TeeSpring campaigns. Now, in the case study material, he's already given you quite a lot of designs, but the upsell actually gives you 62 more designs. So I would say that it's highly valuable, these t-shirt designs, that you can, because you can use them, modify them, and then quickly come up with your own designs. And so that's that to keep in mind if you do purchase. Right now, as I'm recording this, it's at a very low price of 47 bucks. So with all that you get, 2 software tools, followed by the T marketing system, it's just a lot of value for 47 bucks. So if you like what you see here, do get your copy today, and I will talk to you in another video. Thanks for watching.